What is up, Leo? How are you guys doing? It's time to go ahead and knock out an extended reading for you guys, okay? For May 2024. Let me get some good vibes in the air here. Matter of fact, positive vibes. Let's do that one, huh? All right, so when I do extended readings, usually, well, it's when I get a little bit ahead of myself and get too much done, you know? But I'm just giving one last swoop through the May energies to see if I left any crumbs on the table. Before we move on to the mid-month messages, and that's where I look to see if there has been a change of timelines. Those are actually my favorite, but anyway, for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, check down there in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, let's jump into this, man. Let's jump on in. I'm starting these off with the next person coming in. Let's get a general energetic overview of that situation. Let's see what's happening. Who's the next person coming in? What's the situation looking like? Okay, Page of Wands reverse. Could be somebody a lot younger than you for some of you. Hang on. And Page of Cups. Knight of Wands. Page of Swords. Oh, man. Okay, well. Okay, so first of all, I think this is probably going to be mainly communication based in the beginning. Mainly. And again, this person is either younger than you or just like really immature, basically. And I actually don't mean that in like a negative way. I don't mean to attach any like negative connotations to that. Not yet, at least. So far, I'm not seeing any shitty, shady energy in here. So far. So far. It's looking good so far. Fuck. I spoke too soon. But again, the first spread of the reading isn't necessarily the end-all, be-all gospel of truth. It's mainly just an energetic overview, generally, from your perspective. So this would indicate to me that you may suspect that this person is full of shit. You may suspect it. I don't know, man, with this Queen of Swords energy right here, you're not, like, heavily overtaken by this connection. Kind of seems, honestly, to be real with you, seems like you're a little bit detached from this person. I think this person has genuine feelings for you, though, with the Page of Cups here. But it looks like it's probably more communication-based than anything. Good communication, too, by the way. Looks like y'all are communicating beautifully. There's just something about this situation that you're kind of thinking twice about. I don't know if you're intuitively picking up on something that's off about this person, or if you're just trying to, like, basically just be smart and not be a dumbass and not make any stupid decisions like you've done in the past. I don't know. But it's not really giving me a whole lot to go on here, man. It's not telling me much. Not telling me much at all. I guess let's see this person's energy then. Let's see their feelings, energy, intentions, how they feel about you, what they want with you, all that good stuff, man. Let's see. Let's see. What's this person's true feelings and true intentions? Let's see. What are their true feelings, energy, and intentions? Moon card. Could be a Pisces for some of you. So there is a lot of things that this person is keeping to themselves. So they're not really an open book. They're not 100% transparent. They're actually a little bit disappointed, I think, because they want something long-term, stable, and committed. they have a really strong feeling that you might not be all that interested in them. And they're also still hurt. They're still hurt about their last relationship that came to an end. Maybe that's what it is that you're picking up on, that they're keeping to themselves. With the Ten of Cups reversed, where'd it go? Ten of Cups reversed, Eight of Cups reversed. That's, you know, having not moved on from something that came to an end in the past, right? That's all past energy, being hurt, disappointed about the past. But they do want long-term commitment with you, though. They absolutely do. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Also have Virgo here. Yeah, this person's not playing games. They're really not. Now, does that mean that their actions are perfect? Not necessarily, but their intentions aren't coming from a bad place. I really genuinely do think this person might be a little bit immature. I'm not saying they're not, but their intentions genuinely are rock solid. They really are. So they're very attracted to you too. Very much so. Yeah, see, they got all this damn past vibrational baggage. They have unfinished business with somebody from the past. And I think that's what you're picking up on. For those of you new to my channel, I don't know who's doing what in YouTube Tarot land in today's day and age. I haven't sat through a whole YouTube Tarot video since like 2019. But here in Rich Lop's world, about 98% of the time, anytime I read any kind of new connection coming together, there's always past energy that comes in with it. Always. Every fucking time, dude. So, let's see how this situation's playing out. Let's see how this situation is playing out. Little things take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or kind of plateau out and stay the same. Let's see. Knight of Wands reversed. Things moving real slow. Real slow. Yeah, and you're keeping your priorities in order. You're keeping your head on straight. So I don't see separation happening. Communication's going to start kind of getting a little bit funny as the tension starts building. Yeah. As tension kind of starts to build a little bit, communication's going to get a little bit funny. You know? It's kind of boring, to be honest with you. Not a lot of action happening here at all. Not a whole lot. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, okay? And like, say for example, you're dealing with a Taurus. Fucking Christ, it's going to move slow. It's going to move slow, dude. Going to move super slow. But for whatever reason, things aren't really moving all that fast. Oh, what's that all about? Now, this came out outside of the time frame, so I don't see this happening in May. But what this is telling me is the energy, like basically for the first 2 to 3 weeks that the two of you are together, if the energy remains the way that it is and the two of you don't open up and connect at a deeper level, right around the corner, like the next month, 2 months max, it's going to come crashing down. All right, let's see what the advice is for this situation. What's the advice? Death card. Holy shit. Well, the Death card's about a slow, gradual, transitionary process. You know what? Hang on. You know what I would do if I was you? And this is just advice. Take it or leave it. Doesn't matter either way. But if you want to get somebody to open up and be vulnerable with you, it really helps if you open up and be vulnerable first. Okay? But you got to have a real strong, solid sense of integrity to be able to open up and be vulnerable and take that kind of chance, because what if you can't trust them, right? Well, you got to be able to stand strong enough in that integrity. But very, very frequently, in the highest percentage of cases, when you start opening up and being vulnerable first, right, it lets the person know that, hey, you know what? We both fucking humans. None of us are perfect. So I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you, you know? I mean, unless you got something from the past that is absolutely horrifically horrendous that I wouldn't even mention on YouTube for fear of getting the video flagged. You know what? You could probably paint a picture in your imagination of what that might be. Beyond that, you know, just normal common shit that all of us humans do, dumb shit that we've all done in the past. You know, I'm not judging you for that. I'm not one of these people that's gonna fucking pretend that I'm God's gift to humanity and I walk this perfect little straight line and I ain't never done nothing wrong and I'm so perfect. Man, fuck that. Ain't none of us perfect, you know? And letting that be known really, 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 really helps people let their guard down and open up and be vulnerable. Like, oh, okay, cool. I can actually open up to this person and, like, you know, let them in on what I got going on in here, you know? Again, if you would rather not roll that way, okay, cool. Just telling you though, that if the tension starts building, right, it's going to get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier, and at some point, it's going to hit a brick wall. At some point. All right. Let's take a look at your love interest. Person Leo is interested in. Person Leo is actually interested in. Let's see. Let's get an energetic overview of what's happening with that situation. Person Leo's interested in. Okay, uh-oh, justice reversed. You're starting to wonder whether or not it's a very smart idea to even get with this person. Could be a Libra for some of you. You may be wondering whether or not this situation or this person is even worth your time. Judgment reversed. Uh-oh, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. Uh-oh, looks like some drama is popping off here. Are you catching this person in a lie? Oh, look, man. Devil cards, 7 of Swords reversed. It almost looks to me like you're catching this person in a lie. Either that or you just really, really, really strongly suspect that this person is totally full of shit. And yeah, with the 9 of Swords there, you know, there's just so much uncertainty and nervousness and anxiety. That's a recipe for disaster. It's like you're almost guaranteed to, that's 5 of Wands. It's almost guaranteed to pop off into conflict, you know? And then Death card. Isn't that the most badass fucking death card you have ever fucking seen? This is my favorite one of every tarot deck I have ever seen. This is my favorite death card. Isn't that badass? Anyway, damn dog, let's see this person's energy. Let's see what's going on with them. What is the deal with this particular individual that Leo is interested in? What's going on here, man? A lot of drama, man. A lot of drama, Leo. A lot of drama, dude. Boom. 9 of Cups. So this person's very emotionally independent. And so basically all that really means is they're not desperate. They're not needy. They're not clingy. And sometimes people can mistake that energy for, you know, you're just not interested in me. Or you don't want to be with me. When that's not the case at all. It's just this person's very emotionally independent. They handle their emotional situations themselves. And that's what I think this person's doing. Okay? This person's still grieving the loss of their last relationship, right? And, you know, they ended up walking away from somebody and they're still hurt over it. And they're keeping that to themselves, you know, they're keeping it all to themselves. And pretty much, I hate to speak with such certainty, but you're almost left with no choice. If you're in that situation, you're almost left with no choice but to throw your walls up and like not let anybody in. This person do got feelings for you though. And that's probably why you are so distraught by this situation, because you know they have feelings for you. You know they do. They just are dealing with some other shit, man. They're dealing with something from the past that they walked away from. 6 of Cups, 8 of Cups. 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Something they're moving on from. Lover's card reversed. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Also have Aries here. Okay, well, we pretty much got the outcome in the first spread, so let's check out the advice. What's the advice for this situation? What is the best advice? Advice. What is the best advice? Boom. Uh-oh. Got that 3 of Swords, though. That 3 of Swords, though. Five of Swords. Well, I don't have a lot of wiggle room here, dude. That's been happening so much throughout all the May readings. For those of you who watch every fucking video I put up, I know you've heard me say this a lot, that for some reason in May, I don't know if it's just that Taurus energy or what it is, but okay, so I'll tell you, just like I've told everybody else, especially for those of you new to my channel, okay, I read nothing but what comes through, okay? I don't stretch it. I don't bend it. I don't twist it. I don't sprinkle sugar on it. I don't sugarcoat it. I don't blow smoke up your ass. I don't try to make it sound cute. And I definitely don't tell you what you want to hear, okay? I just don't. However, I will try my damnedest to bend and twist the advice, okay? Because my goal as a reader, I don't care if you come to me for a personal reading, if I'm talking to you on a Zoom call, or if you're just watching a general video that I put on my channel. My goal is to do something to give you your power back. Because one of the biggest problems in the fucking tarot community that pisses me off is people just be snatching your power and running with it, right? Leaving you completely powerless. I want to be able to give you your power back. That's the reason why I try to bend and twist and stretch the advice as much as I can. But for some fucking reason, in May, I've been finding myself in positions where I have very little wiggle room to twist the advice. It's almost like directly, straight up, blunt, like, no. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Like, I'm going to tell you what the cards are telling me. This isn't rich. This is the cards. Okay? This connection is not good for your vibration. It is not worth putting forth the work and the effort. That's what it's telling me. It's also telling me that your actual person is right around the corner. However, you are not a frequency match to this person while you are still energetically tied to this person, okay? So I don't have a lot of wiggle room. Not a whole lot. Let me see if I can come up with something. Let me just put the cards up and let me see what I would just say, just as a regular person. You got somebody that you're interested in. You know they're interested in you. But for some fucking fucked up reason, they're choosing to just keep their walls up and not really let you all the way in. Well, you can't try to persuade them. I would really recommend that you not do that. That you should not, you absolutely should not have to try to persuade somebody. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I wouldn't recommend trying to chase them, trying to beg them, trying to be pushy or persistent. Honestly, the only thing you can really do is spell it out in clear, plain English or whatever your native tongue happens to be, okay? In clearly spoken words, how you feel and what your intentions are. And let your feelings be known unfucking equivocally, right? Because that gives the person the chance to either accept or reject the offer. And I know none of us like rejection. None of us like it. I get that. However, if you give them the chance to blatantly turn the offer down, well, then that makes it easier to transmute the energy because you can make them regret it in the future. Now, I know that may sound kind of twisted and fucked up, but if you transmute properly, yes, they'll end up regretting it, but you'll end up healing from it. You'll end up releasing it. You'll end up manifesting your actual person, and you'll be so thankful that this person rejected you that you wouldn't go back and change it even if you had a fucking time machine in front of you. If you transmute properly. I have a whole course on that in my school, so I'm not going to dig into that here. All right. Now we're going to take a look at the past person. The past person. Person from the past. Any other breadcrumbs that Leo needs to hear about the past person before the mid-months? Past person. Uh-oh. So this was absolutely a codependency attachment. I think you dealt with a codependent, basically. Okay. Knight of Cups reversed. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. Oh, man, look at that. Don't you love it how that happens? Devil cards, Seven of Swords. So I'm not seeing anybody come forward with an actual love offer, but I'm thinking that that's a good thing. Okay. Now, I do think that this person is planning. They're planning something. They're planning something. But I'm not seeing them, at least in May, I'm not seeing them carry out that plan because they're not coming forward. But I do think that they are spending their time sitting and thinking about what they can do to try to maybe twist this situation, how they could probably slither their way back up into your life. But here's the most important thing that you need to know about the past person. You all successfully completed your soul contract. Successfully. Successfully. You know what that means, right? That means that now this connection serves no spiritual purpose because it already served its purpose. Death card, Wheel of Fortune. It already served its purpose. And so when you have a completed soul contract, about a 99% chance that if you try to go back and redo it again, it's just going to loop around and turn into a repeat cycle. It's not impossible. It's possible to rewrite a new contract in real time. It's possible. But getting two people to agree to that and work together as a team, I've never witnessed that happen. Not from a completed contract. It could happen, but I'm going to tell you what, both of you would have to completely abandon your path, completely abandon any other contracts that you agreed to pre-birth, completely abandon your life path, and come together, rewrite a new contract, and make the relationship serve a newer, higher purpose. To get two people, maybe we could get one person to agree to do that, but to get two people, that's scary shit, dude. That's scary fucking shit. Completely abandoning your life path is scary shit. Not everybody has the balls to fucking do that. Getting two people to do that together, especially once you all have already tried it once before, so there's already all this karmic shit energy, tying the two of you together, working through that, dude, that, I've never seen it happen. I've never seen it happen. It could, though, technically. I can't say it's impossible. Anyway, let's take a look at this person's energy. Let's look at their energy. What's this person's feelings for you? What's their energy look like? Told you, man. This is not somebody you need in your life. They're planning something. They're putting on a show for you, too. Hoping that you're watching. Yeah, they're trying to see if they can get you to break the silence. Same two cards, man. Look at that. These two cards look familiar. And this is not the same deck I just had a minute ago either. But Death card, Tower card. There's a part of them that knows that this is over. But for some reason, it's like they're still planning. Like, just in case Leo is sitting around watching my every move. Just in case. I'm going to try to figure out a way to reel them back in. So it's kind of like this weird, it kind of feels like this person's delusional, honestly. I feel a little bit delusional to me. And they're absolutely putting on a show for you. They're putting on a show for you. Between me and you, you know what I would do if I was you? I wouldn't even give this person the satisfaction of looking at what they got going on if I was you. I mean, we're all adults. Do what you do. If I was you, you know what I would be working on? Actually creating a badass life for real. You know? You got this trend going on online now where people are dumping all of their energy into making it look like they have a happy, successful life, right? But they're not putting any energy into actually creating a happy, successful life. They just want to make it look like it, you know? Take your energy and focus it on actually creating a happy, healthy, successful life, right? That's what I would do if I was you. Do what you do. It's all good. I'm not going to judge you either way. Well, let's see. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of action happening here. It don't look like it. Let me grab another deck, y'all. Hang on. Let me trade this out. I'll trade this for my gilded. All right. Well, let's get the advice for the past person. Would it be a good idea for Leo to reach out to this person? What's the best course of action for Leo to take with this particular individual? Best course of action. What should Leo do with this situation here? Man, boo-boo. Man, boo-boo. You find your own happiness. And as easy as that sounds, well, first of all, this is a Leo card, for those of you who didn't know that. And it's the simplest fucking card in the whole tarot deck, arguably, in my opinion. You know what it means? It means happy. That's what it means. It means happy. I would focus, if I was you, on nothing but creating your own happiness. And that's tricky. In 2024, that's fucking tricky, dude. I am not trying to sit here and make it sound like it's fucking easy. It's not easy. But you have to try it. Try to work on your own happiness. Here's the analogy I always like to give, okay? It's like being in a dark room, feeling around for a light switch, okay? It's in there. The happy switch is in there. problem is, most people don't even feel for it. They're too busy looking for something or someone to make them happy. Truth of the matter is, there is no thing or no one who can make you happy. The only thing they can do is distract you from the fact that you're sitting in the dark. That's all they can really do. But that's what most people think happiness is. But if you actually get up and start feeling around for that light switch in there, eventually you're going to find it. Eventually. Eventually. At some point. I know that may sound corny and silly. And again, man, I'm in the same position. Very little fucking wiggle room. Very little. I'll say this, though, because we do have the death card here. Okay? I will say this, though. If you want communication from this person, it is going to have to be you that does it. Do you think, now we got 2 Leo cards here. Do you think that you have the strength and the integrity to communicate to this person and keep them at an arm's distance? Do you think you have the integrity to do that? The strength to do that? Because I'm going to tell you what, right now, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Because I'm going to tell you what, right now, they are going to poke and twist and poke and push and poke and twist and poke and push. You don't want to let them get away with that. You know what I would do? Just play along with them. Because the first thing that they're going to do is try to make you jealous. Or try to get some kind of emotional reaction out of you, you know? For example, this is just a corny example. Oh man, you know, you hear I've been talking to so-and-so. We're thinking about dating, right? Right off the gate. Oh, really? That's awesome, man. I hope y'all are happy. That's fucking cool, man. Congratulations. Right? Right? Oh, I just got a new raise. I'm making this much money and blah, 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 blah. Oh, sweet. That's fucking awesome. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, you know? Don't bite the bait, okay? Don't bite no rage bait. Don't bite no jealousy bait, all right? Do you think you have the strength to do that? If you don't think you do, that's okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying something's wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you at all. All I'm saying, though, is that if you don't think you have the strength to do that, don't talk to this person, okay? All right, well, I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if y'all would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm going to get out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.